Hello everyone, how are you? It's Tuesday and it's the second Tuesday of the month and I am Nancy Yawner with Love to List and Keller Williams Realty coming to you live from the heart of my home, my kitchen, where I share a little variety of real estate, health, and home with you on a consistent basis. Sometimes I take a little month off during the summer or a little vacay, but primarily I have been with you now since March of 2020. So basically we're looking at 5.5 years that I have been coming to you live, sharing a variety of real estate, health, and home with you. And I love it. I love coming in and visiting and engaging and seeing those that pop in, seeing those that do the replay afterwards. I so appreciate the engagement and always the encouragement, the fun, the interaction. And I hope that you find this valuable to you and a little fun. Right? So anyways, as I said, so on the second Tuesday of every month, I come in and do a little demo, whether I'm cooking, food prepping, sharing food items, no matter what it is, that's the point of the Tuesday from the heart of the home. It's always here in my kitchen. So before I go forward with today's little demo, I have a couple things that I want to share with you, some things that are on my heart that I just want to kind of get out there. And that is that this past Sunday, I shared with all of you that we have a lot going on in our family. We have a lot going on. We've made a lot of decisions and a lot of it has to do with because my husband, his health has changed over the last course of a year and a half. And so we're having to make some really big decisions. And we have decided, he's decided to retire, which I'm enjoying every minute of it. It's our third week of his retirement. And we've also decided to downsize. And we absolutely enjoy our home. We've loved our home. It's a very special home. And it's a unique home. It has a lot of charm and character. We always feel like we're living in our own little resort spot or our own inn. We have beautiful views and privacy. And it's really served us well. And we've been able to entertain our families here, have wonderful gatherings. And many of you know it made a wonderful multi-generational home because we took care of Jerry's mother here, and she lived with us for 10 years, but we were, her primary caregivers towards the end of her life. So it's a lot to go through. Jerry was diagnosed with ALS, and it's very scary when you get that diagnosis. It's like a gut punch. And, it was definitely, some challenging times. We are adjusting, and Jerry's actually doing really well. He's mobile, and his attitude is great. I really admire his attitude. And now that he's retired, he's getting himself into a great routine. He's working out and doing all the things to take care of himself. So just wanted to say thank you all so much for all of your kind words and your support online and offline. Whether you've private messaged me, called me, or stopped by. Really, really appreciate all the just the outpour of care. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And before I get into sharing this really great tip with you, hey Deb, I want to share this with you because, oh my gosh, I have so much to share with you. I don't know how to quite get it there, but what I want to say is that when some of the people that reached out to me shared with me that they think that I'm very positive. And yes, I have a positive nature, and I'm sure it came up from my upbringing and the people that I surround myself with, and my family and friends and all of that. But what I want to share with you is recently I wrote a very short little book. It's about a 20-minute read. And it's a little bit about my personal transformation journey, among other things. But what I want to tell you is that I went through a period of a life funk. And so I want to let you guys know that I share everything, whether it's good or bad or ugly. It's not perfect. And yes, I'm positive and I try to have a good outlook. But the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I believe the way through a funk or through a hard time is intentionality. And it really starts with a decision. You have to make up your mind how you're going to show up in the world. You have to make up your mind how you're going to act in the world. What's your attitude going to be? What's your health going to be? And so my point is that it starts with a decision, and then you make a commitment. And a commitment is an interesting word because a commitment and an agreement go hand in hand. And so just like a real estate transaction, when a seller says they want to sell and a buyer says they want to buy, they make an agreement, right? They're committed to the deal and they make an agreement. Well, that's or like getting married. You make a commitment and you make an agreement to be together through thick and thin. And that's kind of the way I choose to live my life. I make a decision, I make a commitment, and then I act on it. Action is the key to success. And daily practice, daily do's, what you do daily actually really matters. And the reason why I'm sharing that with you is that, yes, I've had the ups and downs with all the things. I am committed to health. And one of the things that I know about health, it's what you choose to put in your body, right? And if you choose to put in pasta and bread and donuts and sweets and all the carbs and all this high sugar, high carb type diet, that is not going to be as healthy as lean meats and vegetables and fruit, right? And so that's why I do this on a regular basis. And what it's having any kind of sandwich that you want without the bun, because it's actually ends up being healthier for you. Now, does it mean that you can never have bread? Of course you can have bread once in a while, whatever. But what I want to tell you, it's those daily choices, right? If I go and have a steak and cheese and then the next day a BLT and then the next day a turkey club combo, or, and I'm constantly eating all this a fried egg sandwich or whatever, it's going to catch up with you. If you can, first, don't buy the things at the store. That's tip number one. I share that all the time. If you don't buy it, you can't eat it. So make good choices at the store, and then try and do a little tip here and a little tip here. And this is what I do. And actually, I'm on a little cleanse right now, so I'm making this for Jerry. He needs the bread, so I'll probably get him some toast to go along with it. But I'm making a BLT sandwich, and this is what I do. A lot of times I'll take, some turkey and some cheese, whatever I want, some peppers, whatever you'd want in any type of sandwich that you're making, just ditch the bread, okay? So all you do is you pretty much I'm making BLT, whoop, here you go. So I've already cleaned the lettuce, right? And then I took some bacon here, and then I haven't cut my tomatoes, but here, I'll give it like this here. It's so easy peasy. Like I said, oftentimes I have, steak and cheese this way. And I know you're probably like, well, why don't you just cut it up normal? But somehow this just is more fun. So you just kind of stick it there. And then I like cracked pepper, but I'm all out. I can't believe I'm all out of cracked pepper. So I like a lot of pepper. So you just go like that. And then, Jerry likes mayonnaise, regular mayonnaise. So I've got regular mayonnaise for him. I like avocado mayonnaise. So you just put what you would like on a sandwich. And then you take one of these type of knives, and you just cut. There you go. Oops, Foxy didn't like that noise. There you go. It's a little bit on the messy side, but you can have fun with it. Like I said, you could do cheese and peppers, avocados, cucumbers, but this happens to be a BLT. A lot of times when I go to the restaurants, I order like a steak and cheese with no bun, and you get the shredded lettuce and all the goodness, and that's it. So you have your BLT salad with, so it's a BLT with no bun. Turkey bacon's not really cooperating. There. Almost lost the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so let me get my towel here. There you go. And I'll probably, that's it. Look how easy that is. And beautiful. And no bun. So there you go. What do you think of this idea, you guys? Do you do this? Is this something new to you? Have you heard this before? Someone told me that, is it Jersey Mike? Somewhere, some store does something like that, like bunless, I don't know what they call it. Anyways, Jerry's gonna have a nice, healthy dinner. So that's it. The other thing I wanted to share with you, yeah, it is a salad, Mom. It's just a salad. It's just a fun way to do it. And if you can, rather than have a sandwich, just do something like this, it's a healthier choice. So that's kind of the point. But the other thing I wanted to share with you is my new favorite find, okay? You guys, I'm telling you, this is life-changing in the kitchen. All right, so here you go. You have a glass of water. Let me show you something. I have a lemon that I washed, and I don't know if you can see this, but there are no seeds in this lemon. Oh, hey, Kim, have you ever heard of seedless lemons? This is like better than anything in the kitchen. It is just so much fun to not have to, use one of these tools like this, or like if you're, making lemonade and doing all, this is like no seeds. You don't have to worry. Just squeeze. Just squeeze. No seeds. I highly recommend seedless lemons are the absolute key. All right? All right. So that's it. You have breadless BLT salad. And you have seedless lemons, right? I made water, which I could use right now. And then, most importantly, what I started out with is thank you everyone for all of your support about Jerry. And I hope that what I shared earlier, sinks in, that we know that there's no perfect road, right? But what you decide, how you decide you want to act and how you want to be and do in the world, it begins with choices, decisions, actions, and, so it makes it, whatever good you put in, whatever you choose to put in, you're going to get out. Okay. And so the point is I choose goodness in, goodness out. That's it. That's my little daily living practice. Okay. All right, everyone. I will see you next week. I'm going to be talking about downsizing more. I showed you a video last week. I'm going to do more downsizing tips, actually show you some hands-on tips for downsizing. And again, thank you all so much. And in the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling. Okay? All right. Take care, everyone.